why I read. Why did I read? More of a question is, what did I read? When this question first comes up in my mind, it is hard for me to recall what were some of the books I read when I was a child. After pondering a while, finally, all I could remember is a series of books called 100,000 Whys. Why? Well, when I was a child, I was a little different than everyone else in my class. In the Chinese society, all children must learn in one way, a very systematic and unifying way of learning. Every child under the Chinese education system must learn the same courses at the same pace. Schools were like factories which mass-produce students by pouring knowledge into their heads. Students are taught to memorize everything the teachers said. Unfortunately, I could not obey and fit in with the majority. Instead, I always questioned my teachers. Why? 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 All these whys caused me to become an academic outcast in school. Teachers did not like me because I did not obey them. Teachers called my mother every other week for parent-teacher conferences because they were concerned that I was a troublemaker in class. I could not behave like the rest of the kids and just sit quietly to listen to my teachers. I was more terrified to be framed as a trouble kid by the teachers and worried that I could get in trouble with my mother. However, every time after the parent-teacher conferences, I did not get in trouble. Instead, my mother bought me a book called 100,000 Whys. Not only I was extremely surprised to hear that she was not mad at me. Instead, she bought me a book. She told me in this book that I would find answers to all my questions. As soon as I heard that, I was eager to flip through the pages of the book. The colorful and detailed illustrations immediately caught my attention, along with the clear and easy to understand explanations. Without realizing it, my bookshelf was filled with a series of 100,000 Why books. Whenever I had free time, I would sit in my room and read my proud collection. These books were like magic books to me. They cover a wide range of topics such as government, biology, history, outer space, mathematics, and many more. Whenever I had a question, I would open the magic book to get my answer. Never once did the books let me down. I remembered distinctly that one of the questions I asked was, why is the sky so blue? I immediately pulled out the science edition, searched under the sky section, and found the page number. Then I eagerly flipped to the page. The sky is blue because molecules in the scattered blue light from the sun more than the scattered red light. The white light from the sun is a mixture of all the colors of the rainbow, which are distinguished by their different wavelengths. There was my answer. The book continued on by explaining Isaac Newton's theory. I was so amazed by my very own special magic book. It seemed as if it has answers to everything. The more I read, the more curious I got. The more curious I got, the more I wanted to read. My love for this series of books grew stronger and stronger, and my knowledge grew more and more. Because I could get my answers from the books, I did not question my teachers anymore. I was no longer the trouble kid in their eyes, and my mother did not have to go to parent-teacher conferences anymore. It was a win-win situation.